Hello everyone, Hamal here. First, a quick disclaimer. Okay, going through the stocks I covered yesterday for this week. So let's see how they did and where we stand. So before I do that, I did sell a couple of the stocks in my portfolio. So DHR. So I had bought this here and I sold this here at break even pretty much because it's just not acting well in my opinion. Even though the volume was higher than average today and it was at one point looking better. As we can see, a vertical sell-off in the, went up in the morning and then sell-off. So I sold that one, break even. From my experience, if I have not done it in past, it has hurt me more. So that's what I did. Nvidia, I sold this one as well at break even. Again, I bought this here. I was expected this to move up. It did not. Higher than average volume. Today it was looking really good. I did stick with my plan and I sold it. I did not participate in this move. I did sell it here. So I got out on break even. Now let's cover the other stocks that I went through in alphabetical order. So if you want to go in jump forward, you can do so. That's the list of the stock. Now let's look at it. So Abbott. So if somebody bought this, so this was triggered today. The buy limit was triggered. So then I would probably, the market is looking really dicey. I just did my daily market update today. Everything looks to me like it's rolling over. Every single thing I've looked at, I went through this weekend and looked at hundreds, at least 300, 400 charts. And from that, I came to this list and most of them was defensive list. And as we can see, a lot of those stocks are coming off. So things are not really looking good. And there are a couple of stocks I did not cover during the weekend setup. And I'll probably go over this at the end. So Abbott, so at this point, I would probably sell it at break even or have my stop on at 105.18. Again, nothing wrong, but the way market is, absolutely no reason why Abbott would not roll over with the market if market rolls over. ADM, so higher than average volume pullback. So if somebody had bought here, then I would definitely buy this break even or at least have a stop there. EGNC, this one I am I'll just take it off the list because it does not look good. Today's action higher than average volume, yeah, so I'm just going to take this off because it looks like, it will probably go sideways and meet 50-day moving average somewhere here, and then we'll have to see if it finds support or not. It's a REIT anyway, so I'll take that one off the list, so we will not cover this anymore. Amazon, if somebody had bought this last week, the stop was hit. So at this point, I would not be interested in this stock. Obviously, that was the reason I sold here. APH. So I don't like the action here either today. So if somebody bought today because the buy stop was triggered, so the same rule applies. I would have a stop here, or I will just sell on a break even. From what I've seen, market gives us opportunities. So tomorrow, if we have good news about Georgia runoffs, we may see an up day either tomorrow based on what news flow is or day after tomorrow. And if any of these stocks does offer a break even, I probably, I would recommend getting out. Now, I don't own any of these stocks because I would always lay out my plan and tweet it out or on stock tweets and also cover on the video night before if I'm planning or the night off after I bought the stocks. So this one, so that's what I would do with this. This did not trigger buy stop. At this point, I would just take this off the list as well, at least for now, and then we'll see how it works in the future. The reason being that there's another option, J&J, which is looking much better. It is almost close to all-time highs. So the recent all-time highs was right there, or recent highs, and it broke through, and now it's testing that. So it may act as support. Plus the vaccine news are due any time. So that's the reason where I say G&G is a better option. As you can see, it's pretty much close to all-time highs, whereas BMY is not. Okay, now let's see. So this threw me off. Okay, let's go to the next one, CE. So this one is not acting well. I'm going to take this off the list. It just looks like it's rolling over. Cintas, same thing. I'm going to take this off. Looks like a lower high. It looks like it's rolling over as well. So we will take this off for now. This one, like I said yesterday night or day before, whenever I recorded the update, that so this one would have got stopped out at break even if they had bought on this trigger. So no loss, no gain. This one, it will go on my watch list, and we'll see if it sets up in future. IP, I don't like the action. I'm taking this off the list. Looks like it's rolling over. PNR, if it was bought, I'll put a tight stop here at 50.80. So either break even sell or a stop will get hit. PPG, I don't like the action. Buy stop was not triggered. I'm taking this off. Looks like it's rolling over. Rockwell Automation. So this one, buy was triggered. So I would have a tight stop here. So break even, or I would probably sell, or it will get hit with a stop. I just don't see how any of this is gonna run up. This one, if it was bought, then stop should be in place. Probably will get hit tomorrow. SCI, if a buy was triggered today, same thing. I would probably sell it break even or let the stop work itself out. STC, as I covered this yesterday, what I see is sideways action, sideways to down, consolidation at a minimum, or if it breaks 50, then we can see further downside. So this one does not go on my watch list because this one does not meet the criteria. So this one goes off the list and stays off the list until it comes back on one of my screens. TMX, so this one, same thing. I don't like the price action. It almost looks like it's rolling over as well. So there are other stocks which just done the same. Waste Management, same thing. I don't like the price action. So nothing here, taking this off the list as well. So there are a lot of stocks coming off the list. Few stays on just because the buy stop could have triggered. And now my screen did not pick this two up. I covered this around December 20th. So Eldorado Gold, and the reason it didn't come off is because my search criteria were more stringent. So I am going to adjust those to make sure that I don't miss such an opportunity. And I was going to look at this yesterday, then I did not look at it. So, can't really take credit for something I did not really do. However, this was the buy stop when I had highlighted this stock. So as we can see, it was December 20th. So it was this day. So it was 18th when I did it because there is no 20th. It was the weekend probably, yes. So as you can see, neither of them would have been hit. So if we would have put a buy stop, which is not practical for me to ask, but if there was one, then we would have got benefit out of this breakout here today. And it's gold. So with the uncertainty in the market pulling back, so this may continue to go up higher. I don't know how much higher, but it may. And then I had said this one was a better opportunity. NEM, better fundies, so this one broke out as well. Again, as we can see, neither buy stop, which was, I had mentioned it right up here. So neither buy stop nor stop loss was triggered. So as I can see, it's very important to keep such stocks, once we identify them, to keep them on radar so we don't miss such opportunities. So I believe that's all I have. Again, I covered in daily and weekly market updates that I'm very skeptical. I have very hard time opening up new positions right now. I'm going to rather focus on building my shopping list with a very strong due diligence. So I know when time comes, I can pull the trigger instead of thinking what is the right opportunity. So I'll be working on that. I will be highlighting some of those stocks as I complete my research and to get ready for the next setups when they occur. So that's all I have. I hope everyone is doing well. Take care.